Okay, so right now we are going to look at writing an equation through 2 points. There is a set of notes on Google Classroom that has this exact same thing written out on it, but we're going to do an example together. So the point we're going to look at is 2, 15 and 6, 7. So the first thing you need to do when finding an equation through 2 points is find the slope. So first, find the slope. And remember, this is from the other video. You use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So then you do m equals y2, 7 minus y1, 15. And then you do x2, 6, x1, 2. So you end up with 7 minus 15, which is negative 8 over 4, which is negative 2. So our slope, this is our slope. So that's half the battle, because in an equation you have slope and you have y-intercept. Well, now we have our slope, so we need to find our y-intercept. So the second step, find y-intercept. Now, in the notes on Google Classroom, it tells you, plug the slope and 1 point in. Plug slope and 1 point into y equals mx plus b for x, y, m. We have a y, we have an m, we have an x. What we don't have is a b. Where do we get that x and that y? We pick from one of these 2 points. Does not matter which one. Your slope is this. So I like to look at the points with the smallest numbers, no negatives, whatever makes it easier. Won't matter as long as you pick like one of the points. So I'm going to pick this right here. This is my y, this is my x. So I have 7 equals m is negative 2, x is 6, and the b is what we don't know. So now I just simplify this to get b by itself. 7 equals negative 2 times 6. I don't know why I just rewrote that, but 7 equals negative 12 plus b. Add 12, you get 19 equals b. This is our, circle it, y-intercept. I'm going to go over here for our last step. So step 3, plug slope and y-intercept into y equals mx plus b. And in an equation, x and y are still there. M and b become numbers. So you're going to get rid of that 7 and that 6 you used here, and you're just going to have y equals m is negative 2, b is 19. This is the equation. So I'm going to do 2 more examples. At the start of each example, write down the problem. I want you to try it on your own. Then watch the video all the way through to see if you get the same thing. So here's example 2. So first, find slope. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. M equals Y2 minus Y1, X2, X1. So minus minus becomes plus, so I get 6 over -3, which is -2. This is my slope. Find y-intercept. Remember, I take my slope in one of these 2 points and plug it in. I'll zoom in a little bit, maybe you can, yeah, probably too close. Okay, so plugging in, I'm gonna pick one of these 2 points. Again, I look for which one has no negatives. It doesn't matter, but I just like to make it easier on myself. So I'm gonna pick this point. So I have X is 3, Y is 4, M is my slope, which is -2. B is what we're looking for. So I start with Y is 4 equals -2 times 3 plus B. Y equals mx plus b. Now I simplify. 4 equals -2 times 3 is -6 plus b. Get rid of the -6 and do +6. This is 10 equals b. So the equation, I put x and y back in. Y equals -2x plus 10. That's your final answer. Last example. Again, if you didn't get this right, go back, check, see what you did wrong. So let's look at the last example that we're going to do. 1, 3. So first, find slope. Y2 minus Y1, X2 minus X1. Pause it, try this on your own, see if you get the same answer. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. I find it very helpful to write that above, especially when I'm just learning how to do this. M equals Y2, 5 minus Y1, which is 3. X2, -2 minus 1. So I have 2 over -3. So -2/3 is my slope. Find B. Remember, I pick one of these 2 points. So Y equals mx plus b. Pick one of these 2 points. I'm going to use this first one. X is 1, Y is 3, M is -2/3. Plug it in here. 3 equals -2/3 times 1 plus b. -2/3 times 1 is -2/3 plus b. Get rid of that negative 2/3. Add 2/3. 3 2/3 is B. Sorry guys. Add that 2/3, so I had this right here. Add 2/3. 3 plus 2/3 is 3 2/3, which is my B. And then I just write it y equals M negative 2/3 X, B 3 2/3. We will do some more examples of this in class on Friday. Let me know if you have any questions, but like I said, watch the video, then go back and try them on your own. Have a great rest of your day.